Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with the Frisbees. I'm Beth. Keith is behind the camera.
Yo.
For now.
Yeah.
And today, this is going to be fun. We're doing fried alligator and French fries. So, I love a crispy outside French fry with a little bit soft inside. So, I used my mandolin. Anybody who doesn't know what it looks like. You can cut them by hand if you choose, but I did use my mandolin. It does have a fry, and
here's your reminder. Empty the kitty litter.
We are a technological family. Alexa, go back to the home screen.
Hopefully you can cut all that out.
I'm not sure. It's okay. We like bloopers.
Okay, so anyways, I julienned all my potatoes, just regular Idaho potatoes, peeled, and then julienned, and then put in water. The water is basically to help them get rid of some of the starches in them, which will allow the outside to get super crispy. So these have been in the water for a couple hours. I did it earlier this morning, and now we're going to parboil them with a little bit of vinegar and a little bit of salt. And basically what that does is, again, it makes sure that the inside is nice and soft so that when you go to fry them, which we're gonna do a double fry, when you go to fry them, they'll be super crispy on the outside and nice and soft on the inside. So come over to the stove with me. I already have a pot of water boiling, and I've already added 2 tablespoons of white distilled vinegar. Why white distilled vinegar? I don't know, but it's what McDonald's does before when they pre-boil their French fries. I read this a while ago. And then also we want to salt the water, so I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of salt in the water.
Did you just tell me that all of that water in there is distilled?
No.
Okay.
There's white distilled vinegar in the water.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and that's just, like I said, I don't know why, but
She's obviously done her research.
I did. Well, because I love McDonald's French fries. Don't lie. Tell me you go to McDonald's just to get fries. Come on now.
Once a year. You know, it's only once a year for us.
Maybe twice.
Maybe twice a year.
Okay, so the water is boiling. I'm taking these guys out. They're not going to take long. Throw them in. Bring it back to a boil. And then it's only going to go for about 4 minutes. So I'm going to wait for it to come back to a boil. I'll bring you back when I'm taking them out and putting them to dry. See you in a minute. All right, it's Gator night, and I wanted to let you guys know a little bit about what I did before we fry this. Now, I've only ever had fried gator 3 times in my life, and it was always prepared by other folks. But fortunately for us, our local butcher does carry it in their freezer section. You can take a look at this. This is already tenderized, but it was frozen, so we went ahead and took it out, defrosted it. It's pre-tenderized, like I said. It came in pretty large pieces, so I went ahead and chopped it up into smaller chunks. Every time I've had it, it's always been in kind of like popcornish style pieces.
Yeah, like chicken McNuggets.
Yeah, kind of like nuggets. So we went ahead and I cut it up, and then I seasoned it with, if you guys haven't used this, if you like a little bit of spice in your life, this is a nice Creole seasoning sauce. Yes. It's also great for when I boil my shrimp. I use it in that too. And then just to tenderize it, sorry, clean my fingers off. Should have thought about that. And then to tenderize it a little bit more, I got some buttermilk and just threw them all in the pool. And they've been in here sitting in the fridge for a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead, leave them out, let them come up to room temperature, and then we're gonna fry.
Come on back, guys.
Welcome back, guys. Okay, brought them back to a boil. It's been about 4 minutes. I'm just gonna take them out and drain them. So when we're talking about cooking equipment, there's certain things that I really feel like I need in my kitchen. Obviously, really great pots. This strainer, it's plastic, I know, but I love it. It's starting to get, because I use it in oil, but it doesn't melt, it doesn't turn.
Do you remember where you got it?
Yes. We bought it at Williams-Sonoma.
Oh, it's expensive. That's why it's lasted so long.
Right, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, obviously there are more places that you can get it. But this is another one, this cooling rack here, and we'll use it later when we're cooking the alligator. But this cooling rack, I think, is a really big deal. I didn't have one for a long time, and it really does make a big difference. So we're just going to take these guys out. We're going to let them dry off, cool off, just at room temperature. Then when we're ready to go, we're going to start the fryer. And we're going to do a double fry, because that's what McDonald's does. So we're going to do a double fry and get some nice, yummy, crispy.
Burger King must not do that, because I worked at Burger King. That was one of my first jobs, and we just threw it in the fryer.
Well, so when I was reading the story about McDonald's fries, what they do is they parboil them, they let them dry off, and then they fry them, dry them off, freeze them. And that's how they ship them to all their stores.
Wow, okay.
So then all they have to do is take the frozen fries and throw them in the fryer. So.
But they're not colored when they throw them in the fryer.
No, they're not.
They
look
like
just
that.
like this. Yeah. They
Okay.
look just like this. Because the first fry really isn't enough. If you do it properly, it's really not enough to go ahead and make them colored. So.
Sorry, Bentley and Bella are being demanding.
They're standing at the back door, like barking, like, let us in already.
I know.
But, okay, so we'll be back.
All right.
Okay, so what do you serve alligator with? Need dipping sauce. Well, I already made a fry sauce for the fries, which is simply equal parts mayonnaise and ketchup. It's delicious.
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
So we need another dip.
Yes.
So I decided I'm going to make a yogurt, lemon, and dill. I've got tons of dill in my garden. It smells so good. It's so fresh. It says summertime. And what else says summertime? Lemon. So I'm just going to put a relatively small amount. I mean, we have a good amount of gator, but I think some of them we'll probably have with hot sauce.
It better be good.
Better make
Since
it.
we bought so much of it.
Well, we've had it before. It's not like it's the very first time ever eating it. We've had it before.
But we didn't prepare it.
But we didn't prep it. So I'm just going to pull my dill off.
Another first.
And chop it up. That's something that doesn't always do great in Georgia, which this year is doing amazing. My dill is having the time of its life. Speaking of life, though, it doesn't last forever. It's a very determinate plant. So basically what happens is you plant what you plant, and that's what you get. So you have to, if you want to have continued dill throughout the summer, you're going to have to plant it over and over and over again, which I did. So I'm hoping to be able to have a good amount of dill for the entire summer. So I'm just zesting a lemon. I'm using the lemon zest and not the lemon juice because I want the flavor of lemon, but I don't want my sauce to get squishy, watery. Yeah, that. Let's go. Get in pool. Come on, everybody. There we go. Funny story. You see the size of this whisk? Yes, I bought it on Amazon. I did not look at the size. However,
So you're telling me size matters. Sorry, family show.
family show. Okay, so we're just gonna whisk this up. Then I'm gonna put in some salt and pepper. Himalayan salt, yes. Pepper, fresh cracked. Whisk, whisk. Then I'm gonna taste it. I feel like it needs more dill.
It looks like it, but
Yeah.
dill is pretty powerful.
It's very strong, but I like my dill to be dilly. Let's taste it. Great amount of lemon. Need more dill. Let's go dilly.
Yeah. I remember when I first discovered dill. It was on, I used to go up to New England and take my mom from Western Massachusetts up to Cumming, Vermont. And there was a farm on the top of this mountain that nobody knew about down these country roads. And I discovered dill. And once
But you didn't
did,
discover it.
well, that's like,
You found it.
it's like Columbus discovering a place people already are. But,
Good point.
but I personally discovered it for my cooking, and it's just been a part of my life since then. And that was, gosh, that was back in like 1987. Uh-oh, age alarm. How's it?
Okay,
Better?
that's it.
Okay.
For sure. All right, so we have our two sauces. I'm going to cover this one as I did this one, and we're going to stick them in the fridge, and we're going to let them come together in happiness before we come back and start frying. See you in a minute.
Hey guys, welcome back. My turn in the kitchen. I handle the fryer. I have said this in other videos. If you guys don't have a fryer in your house, I don't have any words for you. Like, you need to have a fryer. We have a double fryer. We had one that lasted like 25 years and it finally kind of crapped out on us and we had to buy this one. I don't think it's as good, but it serves its purpose. So anyway, you see the setup over here. That's all the Gator setup. We're not doing that right now. Right now, we need to take care of the fries. So what we're going to do is we're double frying. So they've already been parboiled. I'm going to put them in the basket. We're going to fry them for 4 minutes. We're going to take them out, and then we're going to fry them again for 4 minutes. So the trick to a fryer really is, and Beth reminds me of this all the time, is not to overload. So I'm just going to do 2 handfuls. Is that okay, honey? Is that okay? Is that enough?
Works.
Because she always tells me, you're overloading it. So here we go. Let's take this off. The temperature of this oil is at 340. I figure that's high enough for French fries. We're about to find out. So a little sizzle when we go in. I'm going to say, Alexa, set a timer for 4 minutes.
4 minutes, starting now.
She actually listened to me that time. So we're going to come back in 4 minutes. And we'll keep checking in as we go through the process. Come back. Okay, everybody, welcome back. We got 4 seconds left, and then we're about to pull them out. So hold on. Alexa, stop. Now let's see what we got here. Like I said, this is the first 4 minutes, and they're not golden brown,
You're not supposed to.
and they're not supposed to be. So we're going to shake them off, and I can put them on that rack over there.
Yes, please.
So let's put these here. And you know what I did, guys? I always use that football term we kind of called a little bit of an audible. I took the temperature up to about 375. That's as high as I can get this to go. And it doesn't say that it's there quite yet, but we're going to go with 375 because we really want kind of to flash fry these things, and especially the second time around, get like a goldenness to it. So we're going up to 375. We're going to see how that works out for us. And you guys stay tuned. We'll be back for the second round of it. I'll be here. Okay, guys. So we weren't going to put you through watching us fry it for the first time of all the fries that we had. So we're going in for the second fry. Now, we did say 4 minutes and 4 minutes, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to set a timer for 5 minutes, but I'm going to keep checking them because obviously French fries are not French fries unless they get kind of that golden brown to them. So we're going to have to keep checking them, but we're going to keep you guys abreast of how we work out. So I've got temperatures at 375, again, that's as high as I can get. And we're going in for the second fry. We're going to drop that in the oil. We are going to say, Alexa, set a timer for 6 minutes.
6 minutes, starting now.
She said 6 minutes. We'll come back. Let's see how it goes. Hey guys, so we've been watching this all the way through. We're at 4 minutes. Let's see what they look like. Oh, I think that's right.
I like that
I think
color.
that's right. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, when you go to McDonald's, your French fries aren't dark brown, are they?
No.
No, they're not. So we're going to go ahead.
And they're not
I'm just
all-
shaking off a little bit of this oil. I'm going to go ahead and pour these onto the plate. You can see the color difference over here now. They can easily see it. Spread them out a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the other batch in. I think 4 minutes is the right call. I'll put them in, and I think they'll be done, and we'll come back after that. So, and then we'll be ready for
Gator.
Gator. Come on back. Hey guys, so this is it. This is the second batch that's coming out. Oh, those are perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at that. So again, I'm going to try and shimmy some of the oil off. Let's take them over here to the rack and spread them out as best I can. Then we're going to come here. I got a little bit of just regular iodized salt. And take pinch and just go over the top. Careful, Keith. You got high blood pressure, so 2 pinches is about all we need. Now, the ones that we pulled out prior that are still warm, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to test one. So I'm going to break this open. Oh, a little bit of a snap. So you still see here, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. Let's give it a taste.
I can hear the crunch. Are they great?
Oh my God. Here, got to give one to my camera person. Right? Aren't those good?
They're so
God, guys, this is delicious. This is the way to do it. Absolutely.
Is delicious. It's a process, though.
It's a process, but I think it's well worth it. If you want those McDonald's quality tasting French fries, you got to do it this way. So we're going to let these cool. We've got the oven going, so we're going to warm the oven so we can keep those nice and warm. And then come on back, and we're going to start the Gator. So we've got it all set up, ready to go. Come on back. You guys are not going to miss
Bentley
this.
is right in the picture. He's like, can I have a fry?
This is our fourth. You want a fry, Bentley? Yeah, let's give Bentley a fry.
Just wants a French fry.
There you
Oh
go.
my gosh.
You hear that crunch?
That crunch
Isn't that
was
a crunch?
incredible.
You guys gotta like that. So 4th of July is here. We're cooking all weekend long, guys. Come back. Hey guys, welcome back. Time for the star of the show, which is the Gator. It better be good because we've banked our meal on it for tonight. So if it doesn't work out, it's going to be pizza. But I think it's going to be okay. So what you see in front of you, the Gator has been soaking in the buttermilk solution for a while, like pretty much for the last 4 or 5 hours, to be honest with you, which adds, as Beth said in the front, a little bit more tenderizing to it. And it was already tenderized. So you see these chunks here. Now, what is this mixture that I've got here? They're going to go into the egg, and then they're going to go into this batter, or not batter, but this flour mixture. This is Mom's fried chicken mixture. So you guys are going to want to go back and reference that video to see how I made that. And there is a secret ingredient that hopefully is going to translate well for the alligator as well. So let's just go ahead and start. So all I'm going to do is we're going to put some pieces in here. There's no reason to grab it one at a time. Let's just grab some. Let's just put it in here. Let's just get messy because that's what it's about. We're just going to get messy. Here we go. We can put a little bit in here. Get some egg mixture on it. Don't be afraid to get dirty. Don't be afraid to get dirty. Then we're going to go ahead and take it over to our flour, which is, again, Mom's fried chicken recipe. It'll add some crispiness to this. So it looks like we're only going to be able to fit like 6 or 7 pieces in here. Flip it around. You know, I'm trying to be all ginger with it. I'm trying to like keep from getting messy, but let's not.
Well, it's not a delicate meat.
Yeah,
so.
let's not do that. Let's just get rough.
Let's be honest.
Let's just get it done. So, let's go. I'm going to grab my little basket over here. Just going to go ahead. We've got some good mixture on it. Let's just drop them in here. I'm anticipating that this is going to be absolutely delicious, to be honest with you. Make sure we got everything out of there. Yep, everything's out. My hands are a mess, so I'm going to use this hand.
Clean hand.
The oil is at 355. Okay, let's drop it in. Let's say, Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
How long?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Starting now.
You guys come back. You are not going to want to miss this. Hey guys, welcome back. That's 6 minutes. Let's see what we got.
Oh my gosh, they're perfect.
I think that looks good. I think I would probably go 5 minutes because if you guys are used to dealing with a fryer, they still tend to cook and darken up a little bit more. And the gator is a little bit tougher piece of meat. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay these out here. I obviously can't do a taste test for you right now because they're hot. But I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to put some more in here. I am not going to make you guys go through this total process because I think we've got probably about 20 total pieces that we're going to cook. And like I said, you know, this is a first for us. We've had it, but it's the first time cooking it. So we're going to go ahead and drop this in. We've probably got 3 or 4 more rounds to go. Go ahead and drop this in. We're going to say, Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. We'll be back. Okay, guys, this is it. So we did, like 4 or 5 batches. And what we did, we turned the temperature down to about 340, 345 for 5 minutes. And that seemed to be what worked out. This is the finished product. Like, we're going to go ahead and we've tasted the fries.
I know, I've tasted.
So let's go ahead and give the gator, pick a gator out. We've got it, the dill. Is it the dill sauce that we're doing this?
This is the yogurt lemon dill.
All right, here we go. I can tell you this. Oh, my fingers. Doesn't taste like chicken. It's got a little bit more of a gamier flavor, I guess. But it's a good flavor.
It's good.
It's not offensive in any way. Like, guys, I think this was an absolute success. If you're adventurous and you want to try some gator, guys, this is the way to do it. So, good success. We're going to go finish this off. We're going to go eat. It's Friday. It's 4th of July. You guys enjoy your holiday. Please be safe out there, and we'll see you next time.